What's up, everybody? Christian James here. In today's video, we're going to watch Caleb Hammer, the dude from The Money Show. I don't know what the show's called. Talk to a lesbian who clearly hates America because they always hate where they're from, right? Everybody's against them because nobody cares about their sexuality. It's the only thing they have going for themselves. No personality, no skills, no nothing. They just want to talk about their sexuality forever. And when no one wants to talk about it or celebrate it, they want to move far away. I guarantee that's the clip. I haven't watched it yet, but this is always what happens. Same shit, different lesbian.
My girlfriend lives there, and she didn't want to come to America. Also,
Could
didn't want to live here.
Come to America?
Well, she has a visa. I mean, she's here. She has a visa, but she doesn't have a green card, and she doesn't want to get dual citizenship. But
Why?
I've always wanted, because America sucks, and
All I heard was blah, blah, blah. I'm a dirty tramp.
she doesn't like America, just like me.
America
so,
sucks.
Yeah.
Look, there might be places that are better. There might be places that are worse. It doesn't suck, okay? It sucks to you because life isn't going the way you want it to go. No matter where you go, life will never turn out the way you imagine in your head, okay?
That's why everyone tries to move here. That's interesting. Why does America suck?
Well, one, we're gay, so like everything that's going on with like
America's
possibly,
very gay.
It's not heading in that direction, Caleb.
You guys get a month of gayness. You guys stole the rainbow. You guys have added all these letters. You started going after numbers now with the 2. Look, America's very pro-gay. All right, I don't even know how you can be pro-gay. I don't know how you can be pro any type of sexuality, but they're very pro-gay. All right, Biden had fucking dudes in dresses at the White House. They're very pro-gay.
Very gay?
Well, like with gay like being okay, like we're kind of going more into like laws that, especially like against the
What
trans
laws?
community,
But
and
you're not
then
trans.
also no, but I mean it's a part of our community.
No, it's not at all. It's just not a community. See, this is the thing. You're just a fat lesbian. Your community is fat lesbians. That's it.
That's right. I said it.
You're not LGBT. You can't be all of them, okay? Because in order to side with transgender people, you have to understand that the people they try to convert are people who would usually be gay men or lesbians in the future. Instead, they turn them into dudes, right? Or they try to turn them into girls, but really it's just a masculine girl and an effeminate boy. The idea that you think this is a fucking club because you want to fit in somewhere is... Okay, here we go.
LGBTQ community.
It's not a
We have to
community.
remember
It's
the trans
not-
people too.
No,
You
sure,
have to
but
remember the
it's not really
trans
going
people, too.
anti-gay. Things have only gone better
Well,
for gay.
it's getting
In fact,
close to being
typically,
overturned. So.
Typically, even with
How?
trans things, despite what rhetoric you might see, because grass is always greener, typically the United States is on the forefront of progressive values. It's
don't
been
know about that.
You
European
don't know about anything. You're just talking. We clearly are not a person who's full of any type of work ethic, discipline, nothing. You just want to talk because people don't usually refute you. You're just putting chicken nuggets in your face when you're arguing with people. But now you have no nuggets and you're confused on what to do.
is that banned beta blockers and other surgeries and anything for people
Yeah.
underage, where you can still get that in the United States, state
Yeah.
to state. We tend to be on the more progressive, hey, f it, do whatever you want side
I'm
of things.
not moving to Europe.
Well, exactly. I'm just
Mexico's
saying.
like getting more progressive, whereas we're
Getting
kind
more
of going
progressive.
back.
And how does very traditionally Catholic Mexico think of trans people?
Well, even though like sometimes there are people that have religious views, they're not like quite as like here we have the conservatives, which since they're more prominent, I feel like they're kind of ruining
They're more
America.
prominent?
You're so stupid. See, you just do your little head bobbing thing. They're more prominent. Mexico is a very almost fully Catholic society. Despite what you hear about third world and cartels, it's a very traditional Catholic society. They have Mormons, they have other religions, but I'm telling you, it's not what you think it is. The idea that you think you can move to Mexico to have more freedom. Okay, here's a fun fact, and you don't care about guns. Mexico has one legal gun shop. One. It's in Mexico City. Yeah, they seem like they're actually legal there. They're not legal at all, right? You have to go to Mexico City to the one gun shop to technically get your guns. But with this lady, she doesn't know anything. She just read something. Probably read it or one of her friends told her. Like, stop talking with your fat little hands. God, it gets on my fucking nerves.
Well, they won the last election.
Yeah.
Will they win the midterms? Typically
know
not.
what a
People
midterm
that
is.
usually are the sitting majority don't usually win in the midterms. But either way, even Republicans tend to not really have issue with gay people these days. Trans, very hot topic, for sure.
Well, I feel like a lot of the Republicans do have a problem with gay people, but in Mexico, like, I feel more safe, like, being gay, holding hands with my girlfriend, even in, like, a small town.
Will gangs not
than I
kill
do
you
here.
for being gay in Mexico?
No.
Really?
No, absolutely not. 100% no. Gangs are not against
good, he's
people
gonna
being
Google it,
gay.
so I don't have to.
The whole, like, thing with, like, the cartel, you're only gonna end up in deep shit with them if you go looking for deep shit. So if you're
That's
an
not how that
idiot,
works.
yeah. But if you're
That's
not
not how that
stupid,
works.
you're not gonna get killed. I don't know. I feel
Well,
safe.
you know, usually where I hear like you can get killed,
You
typically
can
isn't a
get killed
street.
here for being gay, Caleb.
No, you can't. It doesn't happen. Shut the fuck up. Somebody give me a name in the comment section of when this has happened. They always say it all the time. It's always them trying to shoot up something. It's nobody trying to shoot at them. Oh, the dude in Florida who shot at them because they were in a club that was not downtown near cops. Right? That was a massacre. That was true. But that's not because they were gay. It's because there was an opportunity to kill a bunch of people. That's why that happened.
So
And how often does that happen?
happens
Very,
often.
very often. Please tell me. Give me a recent case.
Well, there's the Sam Nordquist that happened in the last year, and then there was also a trans woman who was killed recently here, but I haven't done like a bunch of research. I just
Was she
bunch
killed
of
for being
reasons.
trans, or was she killed because people die? People do die.
well, Sam Nordquist. I don't know a lot about her story, but Sam Nordquist, he was killed for being trans.
Gallup, May 2025, just under 70% in the United States support gay marriage. Mexico, just about 60%.
Well, I don't know. I feel safer in Mexico.
Because it's a
Feel.
thought. It's not
And-
feel.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, I've
interesting.
never had an issue, and I've had like a lot of people be homophobic here in
How can they tell
America.
you're gay?
And I come from like a Christian conservative family, so.
Well,
So
maybe
it's a
it's
family thing.
that and not the country.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't know, I would never raise kids in America, and I've never wanted to, like,
How
live
would you
here
have
permanently,
kids?
so I'm very excited to be starting my life
Well,
in
I'm okay
Mexico.
with you moving somewhere, and I'm okay with you moving to Mexico. I'm okay with you moving literally wherever you want to move to. But when our logic is very flawed on the reason
There's no
why,
logic.
and when we're about
Everything she said was, I feel. I feel I'm safer. I feel this. I feel that. There's no research. There's no data. It's feelings. It's what women use as knowledge and facts. Is they have a thought, and that thought turns into a feeling, and then they just go with that thought, and they write it as a feeling. Feel sad, feel hungry, feel upset. The idea that you're going to move to Mexico because you feel that your thought is correct. No research, no data. He gave you research and data, and you still disagree with it. So what are we doing? We're just putting on an act. We just want to be we just want pity. We just want sympathy. Also, we want to tell people over and over that we're gay. Okay, congratulations, you're fat and gay.
to get completely, because of our flawed logic, to rush into something that might not be good.
No, this was the best financial decision, and you're going to see that. Moving to Mexico is a really good financial.
Yeah, you're not full move. You're still work based here, as in you can get
Yeah.
garnished wages here, still pay taxes here. There's a lot of things here, and you might move back for whatever, who knows why reasons.
For right
so
now,
it's not like you
it's a
can
good
just
thing.
abandon and flee because you're not. You're
No.
still there constantly.
But my rent is what I'm talking about. Like, the difference in rent was like
It's third world.
now I can put all that money I was paying towards rent towards my debt.
Food.
I just moved, so it's like,
Food.
so I'm here so that you can help me with all my extra money I'm gonna have.
People don't need help with extra money. People need help when they don't have money. You're there just to be on there to tell people that you moved to Mexico. So now you're saying that a fat white girl moved to Mexico. You just said it over and over. And I bet you're going to mention at some point the town you're in. Smart.
So, murder rate in the United States, 6.8% per 100,000 people, 25 per
thought we moved on
100,000 in
from that.
Mexico. Trans homicides through monitoring projects with trans community, advocates for trans people, 41 reported killings in the United States in 2024, where Mexico is among the highest burdened countries globally for trans violence, with 70 people being murdered on an annual basis on average. And in Mexico
And they must be- why are
alone,
you laughing?
at least 350.
Why are you laughing? For real. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. If you stand for trans people and 40 somehow get killed in America and 70 get killed in Mexico, why are you giggling? Do you think it's giggling because he's trying to show you that you're wrong? Like, you think it's funny that those people got murdered because they're trans in Mexico? And, like, what is the giggling for? Well, honest to God, why are you fucking giggling like a retard? There's no reason to giggle about this. None of this is funny. Knock, knock.
LGBTQ plus people were murdered within a few years in around the COVID era, and in the United States, substantially less. Let's see. In the United States, it's not even like a full-on metric that is being pulled straight up on that. But Mexico is one of the most dangerous places outside of the Middle East for gay people.
It's legal, so
Huh?
it's legal to be gay there.
Does it
It's
make
not in the
sense?
Middle
It's
East.
legal to be gay here.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Listen, I don't
Well, yeah,
care
but I'm
about your
just
movie.
saying.
That's fine. We can move, but when the logic is completely flawed and the
Okay,
data
I
is
know.
completely against it, like
That's just
it is
how
more
I feel.
dangerous
I
to
just
be
feel
trans there.
safer.
Well,
It doesn't matter how you feel. Your feelings are irrelevant. Nothing but feelings matter. I feel I want to watch a movie. I feel I want tacos. You feel she wanted a lot of tacos in life. But look, at the end of the day, feelings don't fucking matter. Facts matter. Facts really matter. And that's why people leave Mexico to go to America, to go up to Canada, to go to the places that are fucking safer, and very few people move there. But you're moving there because you have a thought that it's cheap, it's safer. You're just moving there because it's cheaper, right? You've done no research. Why you're giggling about the things he's telling you is fucking retarded.
your feelings are incorrect. Like, it doesn't matter. Just because, okay, well, you're probably doom scrolling on TikTok.
Yep.
And if that's where you get your feelings of what
Yep.
the environment is around you,
I
you
don't
are living in
look
a
at
flawed
gay stuff in
reality.
Mexico. My reason why I feel safer isn't from like TikTok. It's from like.
But every
me
statistic
like
says gay
existing
people, trans
in
people, and
Mexico.
people are
Killed
more at
more.
risk there. Violence, hate crimes.
Well, I mean, I think it's fine. My mom was really
Oh,
worried
she
about
thinks.
me
Okay,
getting
great.
murdered when I
Oh,
moved.
I wonder why.
Everybody's smarter than you.
Yeah, she was
See?
really stressed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't been murdered yet, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, you've been there.
But after you get murdered, how you gonna think it's fine? Because you're fucking dead, you fucking fat retard. Honest to God. So your mom's worried he's giving you statistics and you still think you're correct. But of course, that's what made you eat 75 ding-dongs past the one ding-dong you should have had because you always think you're correct. And now you can't tie your shoes.
2 months?
Almost 3. I think I paid rent twice.
Oh,
Almost 3 times.
you're getting there. You're on your way to that murder.
Yeah.
It's just don't, your logic is flawed. If it's from Mexico City, stretching income, beautiful place, I get it. But you're going to Tecate.
Well, yeah, because I can still work in San Diego. I wanted.
Is it
to
a
have my
remote
girlfriend
job?
lives
Because
there
you
too.
say you don't go
No.
daily. So how does this work?
So also I'm commission only. Fun stuff.
Stop moving your hands
So
like
fun.
that. Put your hands
But
down.
so basically,
Stop
I
moving
get
your hands.
appointments with clients, and then I go. So I don't get appointments every day. I don't work every day. Sometimes I'll stay the night at my friend's house in San Diego. So I'm avoiding, like the commute every day. But it's not remote. I mean, I can do a lot of stuff from home, but
Okay.
makes sense.
No.
Yes, it does. So what's your normal money that comes in?
So it really ranges. I actually did the math to see how much I made this year so far, and I've made $51,000 so far this year.
And is that net? Is that what hits before or after taxes?
No, that's in total. Like,
What?
Okay, so before taxes.
yeah.
Okay, great. In California, it's certainly taxes.
But it ranges. Like, I think my lowest month, I would say, is like $2,500 going into my account, and my highest has been $7,000 going into my account. So like last month, I had $4,500 hit my account, but like the month before, I was at like $3,000 hitting my account.
Were you at, like,
but I want you to
3,000
do
or
the
was it
budget
3,000?
based on $3,000, and then just kind of tell me where to allocate extra money when it's busy.
You could
And I
make-
get
Okay, so the
like,
trans murder rate in Mexico is double than the United States.
it's what? Double? Good to know.
It's infuriating.
And oftentimes in
don't know how
Mexico,
he does
it is
this. I couldn't
targeted
do
because
this.
they are trans. And in the United States, it is because, not always because they're trans. It's just due to violence.
Okay.
So she's wrong about everything, but still committed to her choice. And I don't think it was a choice. I think it was just the thought that turned into a feeling that turned into her moving. I think coming on the show to tell everybody where she had moved to Mexico is a really smart idea. I love people in Mexico because you don't look typically gay. Like, you don't have short hair like a dyke and you don't look like a homosexual. You look like a fat white chick. But now you're a fat white chick. You told all of Mexico that you're gay. In a country that doesn't like gay people, it's legal. Legal is one thing. Citizens accepting it is a completely different thing. But at the end of the day, you're going to do what you do and you're going to do what you did. But like the idea that you think America is worse than Mexico, that's fucked. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Good luck to that lady.